Here are 5 sneaky fantasy football league winners that you must draft in 2025, starting with Chase Brown. And Chase Brown might be the most underrated RB1 in fantasy today. He started 2024 behind Zach Moss, but it didn't last long. From week 4 on, Brown averaged 13.8 PPR points, took over the backfield, and flashed elite receiving chops with 38 catches in his final 8 games. Brown ranked 6th in running back targets, 11th in red zone touches, and 10th in evaded tackles, and he did it while managing 17.7 touches per game. The juice, it's real. This guy runs a 4.43 and was a top 10 running back in yards after the catch per reception. Now, Moss is back, but he's inefficient and recovering from a neck issue. Samaje Perine is a passing down guy, and the Bengals waited until round 6 to draft a running back, meaning this is Brown's backfield. With Joe Burrow healthy and defenses stretched, Brown's explosive skill set and 82nd percentile target share scream league-winning upside. Next, Breece Hall. Don't let last year's meh season fool you. Breece Hall still has league-winning juice. 2024, Hall racked up 1,359 scrimmage yards, 57 catches, and 8 total touchdowns. All that despite the Jets' offense being a total mess. He ranked 3rd amongst running backs in target share, 10th in yards created, and 11th in breakaway runs. And now he's 2 years removed from the ACL tear. Running behind a retooled offensive line and playing in a Justin Fields RPO offense that should open up rushing lanes and let his 97th percentile explosiveness shine. Yes, Breece Hall had some dud weeks last year. Yes, the Jets rotated backs more than expected, but Hall still posted 5 games over 20 PPR points while handling 94th percentile team target volume. That's elite usage for any running back. New offensive coach, better offense, same superstar talent. If Breece Hall reclaims his full-time role, and there's a good chance that he will, he's finishing as a top 5 back. Now, we are offering 15% off all RotoWire products. Go to rotowire.com, pick your favorite product, and use the code YouTube15 to score your 15% discount. A subscription will get you access to tools like our mock draft simulator and the picks and props tool. Again, go to rotowire.com and use the code YouTube15 at checkout. Next, RJ Harvey. Don't overlook this rookie. He could be 2025's breakout back hiding in plain sight. The Broncos drafted him 60th overall, showing real faith. And with Jaleel McLaughlin and Audric Estime as his only competition, Harvey has a clear path to volume. He's a home run hitter with 1,577 rushing yards, 22 touchdowns, and 6.8 yards per carry at UCF last year. He clocked in with a 91st percentile 40-yard dash and brings legit juice both as a runner and as a receiver out of the backfield. Sean Payton and Joe Lombardi have a long track record of unlocking fantasy running backs, and Harvey lands behind one of the best offensive lines in the NFL in an ascending offense led by Bo Nix. Yes, he's not built like a workhorse, and yes, pass blocking is a concern, but if he earns that 1A role or even 60 to 70% share of the workload, he's a strong bet for RB1 upside. Next, wide receiver, Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin was quietly having a monster year last season. 50 catches, 576 yards, and 5 touchdowns in just 7 games before a brutal ankle injury ended his season early. He was unbelievably consistent, 11.6 plus PPR points in every game, 5 top 21 finishes, and 3 top 8 weeks. On a per-game basis, he was locked in wide receiver 2 with wide receiver 1 upside. His efficiency, it was elite. 97th percentile in both target rate per route and yards after the catch, and 94th percentile in yards per route run. Godwin thrived in Liam Cohen's Ram-style offense, averaging nearly 9 targets a game from the slot. And the Bucs showed their belief in him with a fresh $66 million contract this offseason. The risk, Cohen is gone, and the Bucs added weapons like Emeka Egbuka and impending second-year wide receiver Jalen McMillan. But if Godwin is healthy and keeps even 75% of last year's role, he's going to smash his ADP. Finally, my guy Justin Fields, and Fields only started 6 games in 2024, but he still averaged 21.4 fantasy points per game in those 6 starts, which would have ranked him top 6 amongst quarterbacks. He threw just 5 touchdowns, but added 289 rushing yards and 5 rushing scores, reminding us why he finished as QB9 and QB5 in points per game the 2 years prior. Now he lands on the Jets, where Breece Hall and Garrett Wilson give him legit support, and the upgraded offensive line will give him time to work or do what he does best, which is run the football. The key, designing the offense around Fields' legs. If new OC Tanner Eggstrand leans into a run-heavy RPO system, Fields could smash expectations once again. Yes, he's turnover prone, 44 fumbles, 31 interceptions in 50 games, but the fantasy upside is undeniable. His floor is QB2, but his ceiling is league winner.